Ooh, I'm getting tired now. That's good. So this is the last video for tonight. But this last video is going to be on situations that make me furious. That make me so mad. And it seems like all these situations are never with people my age. It's always somebody older. Somebody I think they got the authority. Big bad authority guy. Because you're, 28. So you're an authority guy. So what situation? Oh yeah, let's go. Alright. So I went to CCAC for my first semester of college. Boys. Now as you know, CCAC might have the worst staff everywhere. You might as well they don't know no more than you do. You might as well just do everything yourself. You might as well go get do your own financial aid. You might as well mail it to yourself. You might as well set your own schedule up. You might as well teach yourself. Staff is so horrible. Might as well do it all yourself. They don't know no more than you do. But anyway, one time, I don't know, something had happened and I wasn't getting my refund check. You know I need my money. I need my refund check. I need my money. Don't mess around with no money. But I wasn't getting it and everybody was getting theirs. So I'm like, oh, I need to be getting this money. I need to get this money. So I went to the little financial aid office and she said something happened. Some stuff I don't know. I don't know what it means. So she gave me some green paper about some tax stuff, which I don't know what it is. But I had to leave because my ride was outside, so I had to leave. I couldn't ask no questions about it. So I came out the next day, asked questions about this paper. Because when I went in there, they really didn't say anything. I'm like, all I asked them was like, when am I supposed to get my refund check? And then they was like, you just been supposed to get it. Then I asked them, why didn't I get my refund check? I'm not being mean. I'm not being all mean, all ghetto about it. I'm just asking, well, why didn't I get mine yet? And all this, being respectful. And they're like, just go fill out this paper. So I came back the next day and I was like, well, what does this paper even mean? Like, what is this? Like, why can't I know what it is? They just gave me some green paper and told my mom to sign it. Like, what is that? So I'm like, I went in there. I was like, what does this mean? They were like, I was asking there was some gay dude in there. It's already get me mad because he's acting all stupid. So I'm like, what does this paper mean? And he's like, well, we could look you up and all this. And I'm sitting there thinking like, why? That's not what I didn't ask you to look me up for financial aid. I asked you, what does this paper mean? I didn't say that yet, but he was like, we'll look you up. So I'm sitting there like, look me up for what? My question's going to be the same after you look me up. So he looked me up. He said, yeah, your financial aid was put on hold because something happened. My mom did something and she got to fill this paper out. She got to fill some other stuff out now. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, but what does this paper mean? They was like, it doesn't matter. Just go get her to sign it. So I get her to sign it and I bring it back. And they was like, well, your financial aid, we're going to have to cancel it or something. And I was like, well, why wasn't I notified that I wasn't getting, how did I set up my classes if I didn't get financial aid? They were like, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know how that happened. What do you mean you don't know how that happened? You don't know how to do your job? You don't know, did you make a mistake? Did this stupid lady that gave me this paper make a mistake? Like, what is going on here? You can't tell me that I don't have financial aid, that I don't have any money, and I already got a schedule, already been going to class. So I'm going to class for free? That's what's going on? No, it ain't free. Ain't nothing in this world free. So y'all need to fix what y'all doing. I ain't say none of that. I was like, well, this is what I said to him. I was like, well, if I never got financial aid, how did I schedule for my classes? And they were like, well, yeah, we don't know how that happened. It must have just been a mistake. But you're not going to get your refund check until you handle this stuff. And I'm like, what stuff? And they're sitting there saying, like, just make sure you get everything done. That's all. I'm like, what? Now, here's where I got mad. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, I understand, and walked away. I'm like, I'm not done talking to you. I'm not done talking to you. What does this paper mean, and what do I have to do to get my money? They were like, so he finally admitted to he didn't know what I was talking about, and looked at the lady and said, what is he supposed to do with this paper? And she was like, I gave him the paper. She was like, I gave him the paper, and I told him what to do with it. He should know to do with it. I'm like, oh, that's how we doing it now? We're gonna get tough like that? So I'm like, I'm in there screaming. I'm like, man, you need to do your job better. I was like, you need to quit playing around, and you don't even know what I'm talking about. Y'all need to handle y'all stuff. And she's like, they called some security. I'm like, I don't care about no security. So I left, and I walked it. I was like, I was so mad, but like I couldn't do nothing. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't pound their faces in or anything. So I'm leaving before the security get there. I do not want to deal with them stupid security guards. They don't be touching you or nothing, but I just don't want to deal. I don't want to talk to nobody about the situation because it's real stupid. So I'm leaving, and as I leave, I just knocked a little sign-in binder down, make a scene. I had to do something. I was so mad. So I just knocked a little binder down, just knocked it down real slick, and just scurried off upstairs. But yeah, that made me real mad when people don't know what they're talking about. What's up? What other situations make me mad? Oh yeah. So I'm going to court to pay part of this fine I got. So I'm paying part of the fine. And the lady, I know the lady in there. So we're talking. She's like, well, she's asking me what did I do, and I'm saying nothing. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then the judge, the big bag judge, is back there butting into my conversation, saying, well, you wouldn't be paying no fine if you didn't do nothing. And I'm like, I wasn't even talking to you. I don't see why you even saying nothing. You might as well just mind your own business. Then people telling me that I need to watch my temper. Well, I gotta watch my temper. Like I'm doing something wrong. I just like, people make me mad. People make me so mad. It do be little. It is little stuff that makes me mad, but it just makes me mad. Like, what is the need for you to say anything? Like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you at all. It's none of your business. If I say I ain't do nothing. Don't matter what you did. I'm not talking to you. So mad. Yeah, that's the two situations for tonight. That's the last video for tonight. I'm about to hit the hay. So yeah, peace.